when a woman is put in a position to steer the ship, when she's put there, she will hit for the iceberg.
Feel it gone.
Imagine that, okay, you're a man, the greatest adventure in your life is the relationship that your woman wants you to go on with her. Imagine that's the greatest adventure. Like, you have no adventure bigger than that, and it's her idea of the adventure is the relationship, and you're to whatever degree inspired by it, but it's her adventure essentially that you're going on.
Yes.
So you get on her ship, right? Called relation. So her relationship.
I can see it on the boat.
Yes.
Painted.
Yes. She's steering it. You're out on the high seas. There's conflicts. There's beauty. There's romance. There's love. There's conflicts. But she's driving it. And there's
Are
a
you
part.
driving a ship?
There's a part of you, like you're on the ship. You're getting battered around by the waves, and but you're looking also for some kind of adventure in your life. You are looking for the adventure that calls to you. And in the background, you hear, "Hey, batten down the hatches." "Hey, why aren't you putting up the sail? Wax the deck. Hey, you didn't throw the trash overboard." Whatever. And you can find yourself out on this ship with no way back.
Yes.
You can't jump over. You can't get out of it. And you're not fully there.
No. And when this is another, like, never get into a relationship. This is another flag I would plant. Why not? When a woman is put in a position to steer the ship, when she's put there, she will hit for the iceberg. It will go bad, and it's, even if she thinks, fuck, I gotta do this, and even if she thinks I'm trying to do this, it's not in the nature of the feminine to lead. It's like in a dance, it's the masculine that leads the dance. So when a woman is put in the role of leading, and that's the only, and she has to do it, and a lot of women do it because the men are not showing up, they drop the ball. So if a woman is put in that position, steering the ship, she will hit for the iceberg for no other reason than contempt that she's put in that position,
Yes.
even unconsciously.
Yes.
And so
She's hoping a big chunk of ice or a big wave is going to wake you the fuck up.
yes,
Because you're just in the back of the boat sleeping on the job.
trying to work a little less.
Trying to be good enough.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, my boss is not watching.
You're just tolerating. Oh, my wife. Oh, my girlfriend. You're just tolerating. You're not
trying to get away from the boss, drink a beer, and complain about her, and that's, like, even in a different sense. I always say, I don't, even
for years all my life.
before I was born. Don't get into a relationship, because this is a different angle. In a way, like, I wonder, for years, women would I had the history too of women trying to get me into a relationship with them. And I always said, well, what is that? What is being in a relationship? What does it mean to get together? And I never, not never, but almost never, I get satisfying answers to that. And it's just, it seems that it's nothing more than a set of assumptions around what is expected from you, how to behave towards me, and how other people need to behave towards me. It's like almost saying to the world, this is mine, so watch your behavior.
Yes.
And that's it.
And oftentimes it's not talked about, those expectations.
It's completely assumed.
Until you're falling short
Yes.
of the expectation.
And then people are feeling betrayed, and there's cheating, then there's whatever,
Yes.
And so
I'm just picturing, just like, relationship is this this ship on the high seas that the woman is driving, and it's going all over the place.
Yes.
And the man is getting knocked around, and he's not driving, and he's not like on the adventure,
Yes.
Ahoy, we're going.
and she's saying, come on, man, you gotta,
Yeah,
and it's not his
Yeah.
adventure. He went on her boat
Yes.
instead of being on his boat, and she's coming along. You know,
Yes.
but I want to finish this. In a way, what we do when we get, like, I was wondering, what is the qualitative leap that we take when we go into a relationship? Now, there's some women who told me great things, and it was, they want, being in a relationship means, I want to build a future with this man. You know, I think that's a great answer. But for many people, it's just a set of presuppositions, assumptions around how anyone should behave. And in that sense, it is in many ways, getting into a relationship is the end of relating well. It really is the beginning of the end. You know, the moment they say,
because it becomes about managing. It's like a business, and we need to get up to this level every day,
Right.
and you're not matching up, and then we manage
but
the relationship.
that could go well. But what I see that the real trouble is when you get into a relationship, the practice of relating well is no longer, it's as if it's acquired. It's as if it's
Right.
done, you know? And so
it's not an art, it's not an adventure, it's
yes,
not a choice.
it's not a mastery. So you give up the very thing that's needed for this to work well. You know, you say, oh, it's the, and I see men do this too. They got the woman now, and so they're focused on whatever, the career or whatever, and the relating goes down. It's the same, you know. We go into a set of expectations of behaviors, and the very thing that's needed from you is to be really committed to this relating well, goes overboard. And
Yes.
so that's the trouble by getting into a relationship.